Hey yogis, today's video is the last in our Hawaii series. It's not a series, there's only 2 videos. Anyway, today's video will be all about feeling your power and feeling fierce. I use the word fierce very purposefully because 2 of the poses that are integral in today's video will be chair pose and goddess pose, and they both come from words that have a root meaning that means powerful, fierce, fiery. So, without further ado, let's get fierce! One last little thing before we get started. If you have a Spotify account, there will be a link down below here where you can click and listen to a playlist that goes along perfectly with today's video. Now, come to a comfortable cross-legged seated position and you can start your Spotify playlist now. We're going to just take a couple inhales and exhales here. Inhale, filling all the way up to the top of the chest. Exhale, allow it to flow out of you. Then inhale all the way up, belly, ribs, chest. Inhale, hold. And exhale, let it all go. Then float your eyes open, come into all fours. Bring wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Firm your belly into your spine. And then tuck your right toes and flex back through your right heel, stretching the back of your leg. Then rebend, tuck your left toes, flex back through your left heel, rebend. Then we'll tuck both toes, press the hips up to the sky into downward facing dog, pressing chest to thighs. Bend the right knee, press into the ball of the right foot, bend the left knee, press into the ball of the left foot. Then reach up both balls of the feet and then press the heels down. Inhale, float the right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring it through, stepping through between your hands. Inhale the torso up to crescent pose. Here you can bend the back knee as much as you need so you can keep those frontal hip points reaching up towards the sky so you get that nice iliopsoas stretch, your hip flexor. And then you might want to take 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, but you're going to step forward into Utkata chair pose. Again, upright that pelvis. So here's chair. We're going to feel our fierceness. Ut means power, means fierceness. Forward fold on your exhale. Inhale, the chest halfway lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, touching palms. Forward fold on the exhale. And step back into plank. Shift the shoulders forward. Exhale, lower to chaturanga. Inhale, the chest forward and up, shoulders back. Exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Inhale, float the left leg up behind you. Exhale, knee to nose and step it through between the hands. Inhale, up to crescent pose. In this one, make sure you corset those lower ribs in. Work that pelvic tilt so we get that nice psoas stretch. And then again, however many steps it takes you to get forward into that chair, step forward into chair. Feel your power, feel your fierceness, bring the weight back in your heels, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the chest forward, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, look up, palms touch. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, the chest up halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank. Shift forward, lower either to the belly or to chaturanga. Inhale the chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, float the right leg up behind you. Exhale, needle nose as you step it through. Spin the left toes out 45 degrees as you raise up to warrior two. Reaching long through those collarbones, stretching those fingers out wide. Inhale, straighten the leg and reach the hands up. Exhale, rebend to warrior two. Inhale, reach up, straighten. Exhale, bend. And then reach the right arm up overhead into a side bend for reverse warrior. Inhale up the whole side of your body. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale, straighten, reaching up. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, straighten, right toes in, left toes out. Exhale, warrior two at the back of the mat. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two at the back. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two at the back. Inhale, float the left arm up, reverse the warrior, and get ready for a second fierce pose. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale, reach up, heels in, toes out. Sit down into Utkata Konasana. Inhale, reach up, straighten. Exhale, sit down into it. Inhale, straighten the arms, reaching up. Exhale, bending the knees, feeling your fierce, feeling your power. And then lunge at the front of your mat and take your vinyasa. You've probably heard Utkata Konasana called goddess pose, but I like its literal meaning, fierce angle pose. Inhale the left leg up behind you. Exhale, step it through. Back heel down as you rise into warrior two. Settling into your warrior. Inhale, straighten and reach up. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, straighten and reach up. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, straighten, reach up. Exhale, rebend. Inhale the left arm up overhead. Warrior reverse here. Breathing all along the side of your left side here. Neck can go wherever you want. It can hang. You can look up. It can look down. Return to warrior two. Inhale, straighten and left toes in, right toes out. Warrior two at the back of the mat. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend to warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend to warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend to warrior two. Right arm reaches up on the inhale. Moving into reverse warrior. Get ready for the fierceness. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale, straighten, heels in, toes out. Exhale, bend into fierce. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend into the fierceness. Inhale, reach up, straighten. Exhale, bend into the fierceness. Inhale, straighten, and then lunge at the front of your mat. And take your vinyasa, or you can skip it and go right back to downward dog. And when we get there, we're gonna lift our heels, press into the balls of our feet, and then lower our heels back down to the ground, taking long, deep, cleansing breaths. Then go ahead and come to all fours, cross your ankles under you, sit down, stretch your feet out in front of you. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, and exhale, forward fold over the legs. You might inhale the chest and crown forward, and exhale, fold in. Your hands can go at your thighs, your knees, your ankles, or the ends of your feet, wherever. Wherever you go, just make sure you're going for spinal length first, and then folding into it. Then bend your knees and come onto your back. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Massage your back. Spread your arms open wide. Ground both shoulders into the ground. And then let your knees fall over to the right. Ground that left shoulder here especially strongly into the ground. Breathe all along the left side of the twist here. Encouraging that left hip down away from you. After all that fierceness, it's good to relax. Use your core to pull those knees back into the center, and we'll cross back over to the left. Ground that right shoulder down. Breathe along the whole right side of the body, encouraging that right hip to go forward, creating length in this twist. The breath long. And bring the knees in, rock side to side. Grab the outsides of the feet and bend the knees into the sides of the torso for happy baby, extending that tailbone long and grounding it into the ground. Then let those legs extend along to the ground, coming into Shavasana, releasing any last bits of breath, any last bits of holding on, any last bits of doing. Just rest. Take a deep inhale. And then come up to a comfortable cross-legged seat. Take one inhale here. And exhale, sigh it out. I hope this practice helped you feel powerful, helped you feel fierce. Bring your hands to your heart center. Namaste. Thanks again for practicing. If you liked the video, give that thumbs up, a punch for me. You can also subscribe, check out some of my other videos, and if you have a friend who might be into this, share it with them. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.